Hey guys, Sanora here. So I guess it's been a minute since I did one of these little, I don't know even what you'd call them. Um, Real talk. Let's call it real talk. Sorry, I looked like I had something in my teeth. But anyway, so um, yeah, astrology lately is Saturn and Neptune were conjunct at 0 degrees Aries. I've never been um, very aware of the astrology. I have a good friend, actually, I have several good friends who follow it very closely, and they kind of let me know when I need to be worried about things or whatever. But I have Chiron in Aries, and I have Aries in my ninth house of belief systems. So I've been listening to Energies of the Week. I know this is a really long introduction to. I'm leading up there. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Energies of the Week. I did a couple tarot readings this past weekend that were angry. I guess, yeah, they were angry. And I've had, I guess, since, what was the date on Friday? Today's 20th? Yeah. So the eclipse was on the 17th, right? So exactly, well, not exactly a week. So for about a week before and a week after the eclipse, I guess there's like eclipse energy. And of course, this Saturn conjunct Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. Guys, I felt like I woke up Saturday morning and it was like the world changed. Like I woke up and I was like in a completely different dimension or something. I don't know. I feel like the fog lifted. Okay, so I don't know those of you who do such things. Like, have you ever been to a casino and been there all night and woke up and came out of the casino only to realize it's like daylight? Like you're like, holy fuck, the whole world just went on without me. And I was in there doing whatever I was doing, right? And I'm not saying it was bad or good or whatever. It just is, right? It's the closest metaphor I can come up with. Or maybe, I don't know if you like go on vacation. Okay, let's say that you go on vacation and then you come home and it was like the home life just continued to exist without you. And you're like, what the fuck? Like everything should be exactly the way it was when I left because I wasn't here to witness it or something. So there's like this fog that lifts. I feel like that happened in the past few weeks, and for a final like unveiling, if you will, on Saturday. Guys, if you're on the spiritual path, the advice I'm getting from everyone that I follow is to step back and observe. Just be aware. A lot of things coming to light. A lot of things are going to feel jarring. We're going to want to react. We're going to want to sling the mud back. Don't. I think it's so I read something tonight too. It's like testing to see if you can maintain your frequency when everybody else around you is not on that level. And when I read that, it kind of gave me a little bit of relief. Because guys, I've had illusions shattered in the last couple weeks that are fucking mind-blowing. Those of you who have ever been in a narcissistic relationship, if you look back on it and you're trying to say like, how did I not see the signs? Dude, it takes between 6 months and a year for true colors to come out. And I always said if I ever dated again, I would do nothing serious for 6 months because I want to see what the true colors are, right? This has been about 6 months, give or take, since I started seeing someone, and yeah, fucking true colors. Illusions are being shattered. The masks that people wear are falling off, and I think the lesson for those on the path or those that are self-aware, not that you're perfect by any stretch of the imagination, not that I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination, You can tell someone's on the path or that they're self-aware if when something big happens, they retreat and they reflect on how they contributed to the situation. The ones not on the path are pointing the finger. So, right away, my first thought always is, first of all, how am I acting like that? How am I subtly, metaphorically, whatever? What is the universe trying to show me with this? Other people, not so much. They're going to continue to sling mud. They're going to continue to project. What's really interesting and actually kind of made me feel really unsafe is knowing that people are projecting and kind of absorbing it, right? I know the mud that's being slinged at me right now is not mine. And at the same time, I can't stop it. Well, I can. I mean, I can block people or whatever. But the point being, the projections that happen, like being aware and watching these things unfold is, well, it's interesting. It makes me angry. It makes me afraid. It makes me feel grief. It makes me feel loss. I'm mad at myself for not seeing it sooner. If you've ever watched Chase Hughes, he talks about psyops all the time. I feel like I've been in a psyop. I feel like somebody somewhere hypnotized me into believing certain things. And then at some point, like, he snapped his fingers, counted down from 10 or whatever, and I woke up and I was like, nope, it was all just a fucking dream. And that can be scary. Like, my whole sense of reality has been shaken. And I just want to sit in my house with my dogs and shut the world out, because I don't even know if I have the capacity to see who's fake and not fake anymore, because I was so, what's the word I'm looking for? Tricked? That's not the right word. It was an illusion like that. I can't even think of a better way to say it. Like, I feel like I was in a magic show and they did tricks that I didn't understand or hadn't figured out yet. Like, have you ever been to a magic show and you kind of know how things work? I feel like somebody took me to a magic show and didn't tell me it was a magic show. And I thought it was reality or something. Maybe, you know what? The movie, what's that one with Jim Carrey? The Truman Show. I literally feel like it's been the Truman Show. I feel like I woke up, I went to the back of the studio and fucking opened the door and walked out and was like, my whole life's been a fucking lie. Everybody's a fucking actor. Yeah, like my ninth house of belief systems. I believe people. Like, I had no reason not to believe them. And it just, I'm still in utter shock. Like, I'm still dumbfounded. I don't know. I went through some grief this morning, and I shed a few tears. I shed a few tears all weekend, actually. And I wasn't, like, my friend this morning was asking me at work, because I was trying to recount my weekend, and I was brought to tears. And he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, you know what? I'm not sad. It's just a lot. It's so much all at once that I was like, I have to release some energy. I've been outside. I've been walking. I've been trying to ground my energy and so forth. Are you guys going through this? Does any of what I say right now, is any of this landing? Is any of it making sense? If it does, reach out. Let me know. I have resources I can help you with. Yeah, it's, I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. Emperor's new clothes. I feel like I just realized the fucking emperor's naked. And I thought he had clothes on the whole time. All right, guys, you let me know. Let me know how you're doing, what you're going through, and let's get through this together. Take care.